Hey guys, welcome to your reading for this week. I'm very eager to jump in to the message because the energy just feels like there's a need for healing and the ability to receive right now. That energy, it's been in the air, but even as I'm speaking it right now, it feels like I can just feel it running through me even more powerfully. So we're definitely going to start with the Archangel Tarot deck. There's just something about the Archangel Tarot that I feel kind of carries this healing resonance about it. But yeah, this energy of needing to know how to be a better receiver, which is another form of abundance and being taken care of. It's also a form of divine feminine energy, so that may mean something to some of you. Okay, did something flip over? Nope. Okay. What does the collective most need to hear right now? Present energy we're looking at. Well, there you go. Empress. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're already starting off with powerful confirmation. Archangel Gabriel is who's coming through the Empress card. It's a time to act upon your plans. Your creativity is being rewarded right now. Abundant resources or luxurious resources right now. So the Empress symbolizes this ability to nurture from a place of inner wealth and inner abundance. So if you're creating something right now, or if you're calling a new opportunity in, like however this is showing up in your life, whether it is work, right? Like you work for someone and you're calling in a new opportunity, whether you work for yourself and you're calling in a new opportunity or a venture, or this is something in relationship and love. Spirit is talking about this need to recognize, because this is your present energy, okay? So recognize that there is this wealth of beauty, this wealth of abundance, this wealth of resources that reside within you. So without even looking at any other cards yet, if you have been struggling at any level to believe in yourself, to believe what you can call in, to believe in the power of manifestation, if you have been doubting yourself or feeling guilty about anything new that wants to enter into your life, I feel like this is a very strong and clear message that Spirit is saying, look, if there was ever a time, it is now to be in this receive mode. When you are in this receive mode, it's kind of like you're telling Spirit, the universe, your team on the other side, like, I feel this, it's like my cup runneth over. I am giving new life to something. And the way you do that, it's like you have to be able to nurture that. And you can't nurture from an empty cup. So I have a feeling we're going to be discussing this more, but for now, let's see what else Spirit has coming through your present energy. Okay, we'll go with these. Divine guidance, Archangel Sandalphon. The search for the meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers and friends. Okay, here, and then you have the Lovers. Yeah, all major arcana, which is crazy. Archangel Raphael for the Lovers. Make choices from the heart. Deeply emotional commitment and the power of love. Okay, so the Empress, the Lovers, and then you have divine guidance. Okay, this is all about, you are making big decisions in your life right now. There's incredible change and transformation. For the Lovers, for me, is all about looking sort of at the polarity within the decision, looking at the higher path and the higher route you want to go with this decision, versus maybe a tempestuous or more lower vibrational but pleasurable path. This is all about really going beyond the status quo. I really do feel here that with this new opportunity that you're entering into, it's like you're going to need to have an incredible amount of willpower so that you can move forward in this. If there's any fear or anxiety about allowing this to come in, I would channel through the decision making of the lovers and really consider it through that archetype, which is about really being able to align with higher guidance, divine guidance, as it says here. It's not about choosing from a place of like, well, how much money will it bring me necessarily, right? I don't feel like that's the bigger driving force. Not to say that you should accept, below your value, below your worth. If it feels low vibrational, that's a no-go. But this is about being able to be aligned in your decision making from this higher place. Whew. Yes, it makes so much sense, like the energy that I'm feeling being very, very pivotal and important. And just, I think what I was saying in the beginning about the, that nurturing needing to be there, because you are going through a major, I feel called to pull one more decision. Okay, let's, Spirit, present energy for the collective. Major decisions here, and needing to know and really feel abundant so that you can allow it in. Okay. 6 of Gabriel, 7 of Raphael. Yeah, congratulations. You've done a wonderful job. Time to move into the next project. Yeah, award scholarships and promotions. That's exactly what this is. 7 of Raphael, time to make a decision. We just were saying that. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. So the whole notion of detoxification, I feel like has been a theme in the last reading, and it's been in the air. But it's this sense of like Spirit is signifying to you that you're entering into a brand new chapter and a brand new opportunity. Congratulations here, right? There's the completion, a successful completion of a cycle. It says you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project. We're talking about new here, a new job opportunity, a renewal in your relationship with yourself, your relationship with your spouse, if you have a spouse. This whole thing it's all about new energy. You're also going to higher heights here with this divine guidance card when it comes to your level of consciousness and your connection with the spirit realm. So, there's just multiple angles being worked here in ascension in your life. We're going to talk about your challenge and get some cards for your challenge here in a minute. It says be clear on what you want. So that has me thinking about, and High Priestess is showing up on the top. Interesting. This new opportunity is going to offer you more. Sorry, I know I'm kind of jumping around, but this is just what was on the top of the deck, so I want to speak to it. This new opportunity is going to offer you more freedom in your life. It is an opportunity to be more passionately connected to how it is you should be living and operating. If you have a family, this is going to be an opportunity for renewal on so many levels. But I definitely feel like this has to do with you being able to be that clear decision maker and be able to forge ahead and kind of use logic, and you've learned lessons from the past, and mostly being able to stand in your power of the Empress in this archetype, which is that abundance person, that having that wealth of abundance within you, and making decisions from a place of abundance rather than lack, right? When it comes to mindset. And that's not to say that everything is always perfect and everything always feels abundance, but there is a way of being able to recognize the position in life that you're in and be able to recognize the abundance that's in your life. It's kind of like this law of attraction is kind of like it activates the wealth that's within you. And then from there, that's when you can really learn how to receive. There's something here about being able to receive and discontinue energy that would get in the way of you receiving. Okay. But here with the Six of Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel, there's a lot of support that you have. You're not alone in this. Actually, we're going to do one tarot card, or we're going to pull for present energy. Just a feeling I have. Spirit, show me present energy for the collective right now. Yes. Yes, amen. I'm like, yes. Eight of Cups. It's like I knew there wasn't going to be, I was like, there better not be a reversal coming through, because everything has just been so Empress, divine guidance, lovers, it's like this energy is all about allowing yourself to step into this new chapter. And I don't know, it's like doing it well is the way that I want to say it. So with the Eight of Cups here, you really are walking away, and I'll hold it up for visuals. You really are walking away from things that no longer serve you. And it could have been, there's two things coming through. It could have been a state of relationship, a way of doing relationship, a way of interacting within your relationship with a spouse or a partner of some sort, that maybe you did kind of build something with this person, but this is about going towards something higher. So whether it is transitioning out of a relationship, or this is about transitioning out of an old way of operating within that relationship. That's one version of how I'm getting this. The other version is this is about walking away from a job or a lifestyle, and it may have been something that you had done or operated within for some time. With the Eight of Cups, it kind of signifies you've built something, but something was like missing. And that's what this little kind of like this gap here, it signifies, is it wasn't of the highest nature. And that's why you have to go towards the thing that's really on your soul divine path. With the Eight of Cups, though, it might not always feel super clear what's in store. You know what I mean? Like, what is the full manifestation of what that's going to look like and what to expect. But I feel like also through your present energy, Spirit wants you to know with the archangels, it's like you're not alone, you're being guided. So part of it is learning how to lean into the guidance, learning how to receive the guidance, and learning how to see yourself as blessed. You're with the Empress. The Empress was the very first single card that popped out. Allow yourself to be recognized in the energy of abundance of who you are, your ability to manifest, and your ability to make decisions and act from a place of alignment, right? Because it's very different from acting from a place of, well, is it going to pay me what I need to be paid? Is it going to, I'm fearful, so I'm going to act from there because I don't want X, Y, and Z to happen. Acting from a place of abundance and alignment, okay? You're making choices so differently right now. That's the energy that I see you in. Yeah. It's like the way you're connecting to things is coming from a place of heart. Let's see what's coming through the challenge you need to overcome to continue to move into alignment, stay in alignment, and go into higher places of alignment. Spirit, what is the challenge collective needs to overcome right now? We have something? Yeah. All right, it turned over and went back into the deck. Okay, here's what popped out. Interesting. This is your challenge, you guys. King of Pentacles. finances. Okay, so investments, being a good steward of money, being a good being organized with money, being graduated and balanced within those decisions. So for many of you, this will be speaking to your work and transitioning from one venture to another, or transitioning to the way you showed up in one venture, one role into another. This is all about being able to show up as the King of Pentacles and being able to have, it's like the sense that it's like the way it's coming in is have that down. That's what I heard. Get it down, right? Being able to be balanced in this, and not living beyond your means, but also being successful, acquiring wealth, generational wealth, and being wise within that wealth. That's part of what's coming through your challenge right now. So I love the present energy and how it connects to your challenge, because your present energy is all about how you go about making decisions. So I feel like I'm being guided to say to you that if you're making decisions that are guided in spirit and they're from your heart and they're aligned for a higher path, right? You're being guided in spirit, not by money or material possessions, then I do think that the money is going to follow. Things are going to start to feel more in alignment financially. Let's see what else is coming through your challenge right now. Some of you guys may be kind of looking deeper into how to become the King of Pentacles and be a good steward of money and finances and just feel like you're able to grow your wealth. Okay, so interesting. 10 of Cups in reverse comes through your challenge. So some of you guys may be worried about your family and your unions, your partnership. This is very, very interesting when I kind of zoom out and take it all in. Some of you guys may be worried about how it's interesting. It's like the alignment of family. If I myself, and I'm kind of using myself as an example when I say I, channeling through you for you, it's like if I'm moving towards a higher path here with the 8 of Cups, and I'm making big decisions and I'm taking advantage of doing things in a better, more healthy way, right? How is this affecting my family? Are there things happening here with the family life? Could be a partner here with the King of Pentacles as well, your stability and your family life. How are these two things interconnected? Does it feel like with this 10 of Cups in reverse that things are not in as much harmony with your partner as you would like them to be? I'm going to get clarification here. The 10 of Cups in reverse, Spirit. Can you give us clarification? Interesting. Love, family, unity, higher unions, a higher version of your union. Okay, this is the one that popped out. Come on, you guys. Yeah. 2 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 2 of Cups. This is about going higher. It's so crazy how that works, right? Like, it's just about going higher in your union and how it is that you're showing up for one another. Whoever this is for, like, this whole reading, the energy is kind of intense, because it's like I can see you going through a major shift and transformation, and I do think that it's directly correlated to how you're in partnership with your partner, but also how it's affecting your money and like what's going on with your stability. So I think there's something here about one can only assume that there's probably some major stressors that would come along with this, because it's like, you're destined for being, here, the Empress, abundance, being able to be a good recipient of opportunities and freedoms, and that you have to be a clear decision maker right now. Here with the King of Pentacles, there's a lot of emphasis on being that stable person. But I think there's a challenge here when it comes to your partnerships. 10 of Cups in reverse. Top of the deck is the Four of Pentacles. How do you want to save? How do you want to prepare for the future? How do you want to set up, retirement, savings accounts, things like that? I'm going to actually go towards the Angel. I'm just feeling that challenge to get some more clarity on your challenge, Spirit. These sneaky little poppers. Oh, that's so crazy. It fell out. It was out on the table the whole time. Okay. King of Raphael. Okay. Yes, it's safe to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions, you guys. Okay. So there is something about, this is about being stable within your emotional self in order to achieve this. So you do have the ability to achieve this. And this is something that you can be successful at. But I think it's one of those things where you've got to believe and know that you have what it takes. You are abundant. You are a good decision maker. You are going to take the higher road and the higher path, even if it's the road less traveled. And even if you don't, it's not completely illuminated as to what will be the final result. It's kind of like you're putting your faith in your guardian angels and your guides and creator that this is going to work out because you're following this in spirit, and you are, you're doing this from the right place. It's almost like you're doing this the right way. It's safe to trust. Okay. You can do this. It says you can accomplish many things at once. Let's go to your overall kind of advice from Spirit. Spirit, what is your advice here for the collective? There's something you really want them to take in as advice. Okay. Wheel of Fortune in reverse is your advice. So this is interesting. Beware for when you act out of alignment, or for example, if you're making a decision that is not in alignment for your path at this time, if it's out of fear, if it's out of lack, but it's like, but you're allowing those things to take you out of alignment. I feel that your advice here with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is all about coming back to spirit. And it's like, if you can ground there instead of maybe trying to overthink, or, too many cooks in the kitchen in your mind, or too many cooks in the kitchen literally in your world. You have the Lovers on the top of the deck. This is about making good decisions. So let's see if there's any other kind of pointer here with the Wheel of Fortune. Spirit, clarify what else you want collective to know here specifically about the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, some of you guys are just worried about money. Yeah. Okay. So clarifying the wheel. Yeah, you guys are on the precipice of major decision, major change, major opportunity. What you had in the past, maybe it wasn't all that bad. Maybe it was okay, but something was missing. Something was like, okay, I'm ready to call in what's more. And you get to do that, So if you feel bad about that, or you feel guilty about that, or you're wondering about how this may impact your relationship, this is really about here with the Two of Wands. You see how he's holding that globe? He's standing on the top, the very top of the castle overlooking out into the horizon. It's about being able to make decisions and weigh opportunity. So in the process of weighing opportunity, just making sure you're coming from this place of alignment. And And one way you can do that is like, well, meditation is great. It's always a great option because you're coming back to center, you're quieting, you're essentially kind of stepping away from the judgment of the mind. The mind is incredible, right? It has all these reference libraries of previous experiences, which sometimes can be a good thing, helpful. Sometimes it can be a bad thing, it can be very discouraging. So to be able to step back, quiet the mind, and really let spirit drop in and lead you. Something I like to use for myself and my clients is like, sometimes all you can do is from one moment to the next, like what is the right next action from one moment to the next, not getting so overwhelmed with going from A to Z, trying to will in what is it going to be. Tell me, I need to know right now, what is it going to be? But this is about knowing that you have cultivated enough of what you need in order to receive at the next level, because you are being guided into something higher and more abundant. Hold on, I want to get clarification on one more thing. Okay. I was just checking about the relationship life for some of you, because for some of you, this is going to be strictly career. For many of you, it's career and relationship, like together, all of it's kind of combined. It's like your family, your household, and things like that. I know that you're being called to go into a higher version of the union. I was asking Spirit about it, and you got the Ace of Wands and the Magician. So there's an opportunity here. There's a new beginning that is trying to come in. But being able to use your tools with the Magician, okay, to manifest what you want, and that it needs to be in alignment so that you are not... you're not sort of, there's this other piece about your financial stability and generational wealth, okay, and having yourself set up here. So for some of you, you are going to be moving into a higher version of your union. And for some of you, you have a relationship that you built with someone, and whilst it may have been what it was, great or suitable, some of you, there's a specific group of you, some of you are going to be transitioning out of that particular union altogether for something that feels more deeply resonant with your soul. Like a relationship that stands the test of time and that is divinely guided by spirit, meaning it wasn't something that you willed into your life out of fear or lack. This was something that spirit is bringing in. For some of you here with the Two of Cups, it's going to be a new friendship, cultivating new relationships that feel very mutually reciprocal. That's just all of what's coming in, which is interesting. Yeah, let's move into the archetypes that are going to assist you. This is a lot of transformational receiving energy. It's also believing in that you are supported, that you have what you need, and that you are abundant here with the Empress, but you're also making good decisions here. It's crazy. There's like everything showing up, right? You have relationships, you have work, you have a little bit of family, you've got, your finances and setting yourself up. Like, I'm surprised that I'm not seeing like Nine of Swords or something. Like, you guys are not overly stressed. Maybe it's more that you're just really thinking rather than being stressed. But Spirit, what are the archetypes that are going to support the collective as they move through this portal? Because that's exactly what this feels like. All right. The Virgin archetype is what popped out. Maintaining symbolic purity of the heart and spirit. It's very, very simple and to the point. The shadow is fear of intimate union. Okay, so that there it is. For some of you, being fully open to allow yourself to receive this abundance. I kept saying receive, and I didn't understand it fully until now. But some of you guys may be feeling reluctant or feel. Okay, sorry about that. We had a little technical error. The camera shut off we were talking about the archetype card that popped up, the Virgin. What I was saying was that some of you guys might be a little reluctant right now to receive. And I feel like that's just coming from this place of really needing to embody what the Empress really represents, which is feeling abundant and feeling taken care of within yourself, which can be created, I feel like, in multiple ways. But the main thing is your mindset. Because if the Empress pops up and she's in the upright, it's almost like Spirit's letting me know that there is this sense of a cup that is not empty, this ability to nurture, this ability to manifest, but also for you to be able to come from that place and say, okay, now that I'm abundant, not come from a place of lack, like what's going to happen to my abundance if I make the wrong move, or I don't want to lose my abundance. With the Virgin card, it's going to help with this. It says fear of intimate union would be like the lower vibrational or the shadow aspect of this archetype. So you want to remain in this place where it says purity of heart and spirit. If you stay true to your heart, that's what's being honored in the spirit realm. If you stay true to where you're being guided in spirit, even if other people disagree, or even if you feel like it could come at a great cost, there's this sense of really needing to maintain this from here on out is the way that I'm feeling. You've taken the steps and you're already walking away from something that probably wasn't the purest form of union within yourself, another person, and or divine. And so with the Virgin card, it's all about stay true to your heart. There's a Mulan song that comes through with this message. True to your heart, you must stay true to your heart. I would look those lyrics up because I think there's going to be, this pops in, another message for you in there. Okay, the Mother card, the light attributes, it says nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy, and giving birth to life. That's like perfect. Shadow attribute is smothering or abandoning children, instilling guilt in children for becoming independent. So like I was saying earlier, like there's no shame or guilt in being able to follow your divine path. And maybe some of you guys need to hear that. I know that on this path, on this spiritual transformational path, like sometimes it feels like there's casualties or certain people get left behind. But this is a sense of you need to be able to nurture yourself, but also nurture what you're being led to do in spirit. And that's really your message. You know, you had the Empress, you have the Virgin, you have the Mother. There's a lot of feminine energy in this message. So that's encouragement for you to stay tapped in and tuned in to your ability to allow, and coming from this really natural feminine energy space. If you tend to run more masculine energy, and of course I'm not talking about gender, then this is an opportunity, I think, to meditate and get back into that space of I am a creator, I am a co-creator, I bring life, I am abundance, all of those beautiful feminine energy qualities and characteristics. So I hope this message resonated for you. Let me know in the comments. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.